morning and welcome. I just got back from the gym. I went to Lift ATX this morning. I don't have a membership there, but I bought a punch card pass for like 10 visits. It was like 80 bucks, so $8 a visit, which like if you think about it like a workout class, which is how I'm thinking about it, it's not that bad price-wise. And the reason that I do that on top of my regular gym membership is I've been working out a minute now, you know, like 6 years. And sometimes I just kind of get into a rut with lifting where I'm like going through the motions, and it just really helps me push myself when I have a environment change. And so Lift ATX, not really feasible to have a membership there because it's kind of far from me. But on my days off, when I have the time to take a little bit longer to get to the gym, take a little bit longer at the gym, I love going. I get a really good workout in every time. So that was today. Yesterday I made, let me show you. Look at this. This is my mom's, so it's actually my grandma's, great grandma's maybe, bread recipe. Look at it. It's so good. It's like just classic white bread. Here's a slice, which I'll probably need to toast because it's a little stale, but it's so good. So I'm gonna make some breakfast now because I need to eat. It's 11:20 and I haven't had breakfast yet because I wasn't hungry before the gym. So time to get some stuff started. We're gonna do a high protein breakfast incorporating a little bit of this toast. Yeah, so unfortunately I went off, brought my hot sauce, gotta have it, coffee, then we got, oh my god, a homemade bread with avocado, 2 eggs and pour of egg whites. I just did however it looks good, and then sauteed kale for some fiber because I have a lot of frozen kale and I need to use it, and papaya that I also need to use. Hello, this looks so fucking good. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at right now. This bread is so good. I tried to make the kale taste good, but it smells a lot like kale, like cooked kale, so we'll see. It's all right, but it's gonna do the job. Honestly, when I eat it with the avocado toast, the deliciousness of this outweighs it. Good morning. I just made a maple salted half hojicha, half matcha latte. My friend that I work with owns a coffee shop, which is amazing. I'm so excited for her that she's like made her dream of doing that come true. But she introduced me to hojicha and it's so good. If you guys don't know what it is, it's just roasted matcha or roasted Japanese green tea. So it has a little bit of like a toasty flavor, as you might think if you roast something, but I really like it. It reminds me of like Iron Goddess of Mercy oolong, or like one of my favorite drinks to get as a boba at a boba shop is oolong milk tea because it's so roasty and yummy. So good. It does make the matcha a little bit less gorgeous and vibrant, but it's really good. And I do half matcha, half hojicha because I do want the caffeine from the matcha, but because hojicha is pretty low caffeine, but very good. This is my shopping drink. I'm about to go get some groceries and I thought I would take you guys along and show you what I get. I also wanted to show you guys, I've been doing these little gems recently and it just makes me feel super whimsical and fun. I've got this little necklace that my mom gave me on my gems, little lipstick, some earrings. They're silver, but they're actually stainless steel, so you don't have to polish them. I did it. So let's go through what I got, because it was more than a small grocery trip, but not a huge one, at least for our standards, because you may know if you've seen my videos, we like to shop big so we don't have to go back that many times. So first thing, H-E-B zero sugar root beer. So freaking good. We have been a little bit on a diet soda kick. Say what you want about it. It's definitely not a health food, but it's good. And that's all. So there you go. Okay, I'm just gonna go in no particular order, just going through the bags. I did bring my own bags, 3 of them, so I had to get 1 bag because I didn't have enough room, but that's okay. First thing, I wanted stuff for spring rolls because it's hot and I love spring rolls when it's hot. So vermicelli rice noodles to put in there. Been loving edamame with some rice and soy sauce and sriracha recently, so 2 bags of shelled edamame. I was just looking at the tortilla section and these just caught my eye, so it's a little bit of an impulse buy. But these gluten-free sweet potato mission tortillas, the ingredients aren't amazing, but they're not bad either. Water, sweet potato flour, cassava flour, food starch, canola oil, tapioca flour, vegetable fiber, salt, baking soda, blah, 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 blah. Basically, it's just a tortilla, but it's gluten-free. I thought I would try it because I had a very bad reaction to gluten a week or so ago, and ever since like October-ish, I've been incorporating it relatively often in my diet. Before that, I was super gluten intolerant, and it just felt like it wasn't really bothering me as much as it used to, which was super exciting because who doesn't like gluten? It's in everything good. Evidently, it's bothering me again, so trying to cut it out again. So got those because Jordan wanted stuff for sandwiches and I wanted to be able to have something like a sandwich, so I got that to make wraps with. Pasture raised eggs, Central Market brand, cheaper than the Vital Farms, but it's the same thing. Okay, real good Dino Nuggets. I have seen this brand everywhere. I know it went kind of viral. I just wanted to try it. Pretty minimal ingredients, good protein, and they're gluten-free, so I thought it would be fun to have on hand. Frozen raspberries. These are like my favorite frozen berry for oatmeal, so I got those. 2% sharp cheddar for, like I said, the sandwiches. A kielbasa by, it looks like a local brand. Pretty clean, like just exactly what you would think would be in here. And Jordan has been really liking these. We've been making a dish inspired by the Brazilian dish feijoada. Feijoada? Question mark on the pronunciation. I'll put the text right here. But it's essentially like black beans and smoked sausage. Our friend is Brazilian, and for his birthday, he made a bunch of Brazilian dishes, and we were like, this is so good. We need to recreate this. So I also got 2 things from the deli of oven smoked turkey breast or oven roasted turkey breast. Sriracha, both for miscellaneous use and for the spring rolls. 2 of these O Brothers hot sauce. These are a local brand, local-ish, San Antonio. So good. I got this for the sandwiches because it was by the meat and it looked really good. A delicatessen style mustard It has white wine and horseradish in it, which I think Jordan will really like. 4 things of our Bonza pasta or Bonza mac and cheese. Great protein, great fiber, gluten-free, delicious, really great, quick and easy meal. I got 4 cans of Great Northern beans because the salmon plate at my restaurant, I'm trying to recreate at home because it is so good. And these are a big part of it, so got that. Next bag. I got green leaf lettuce for the sandwiches slash wraps. 3 yellow peaches for some fruit to have. Bananas for some fruit to have. 2% organic milk. This is for coffees, matchas, drinking purposes. Fat-free milk. This is for like making fat-free filtered milk. It's like a Fairlife knockoff. That's for making like oatmeal, chia seed pudding, like stuff like that. Asparagus, it looks good. And I was like, I should eat vegetables. It's really good for you. These guys, I wanted to get Fresno peppers, but they didn't have any. So I just went with like the sweet little mini bell peppers. I almost grabbed a Carolina Reaper because I went to the like hot pepper section to find Fresno peppers, and the only red pepper that was there, I'm like, oh yeah, and it's the size of Fresno, and I was like, oh perfect, Fresno pepper. And then I like was about to touch it and I see the sign that says Carolina Reaper. I'm like, hell fucking no. Imagine like just getting the oils on your fingers, like, oh my gosh. 2 things of non-fat Greek yogurt, 1 red onion, a thing of green beans. Again, was not planned, but thought this would be delicious and healthy for us. Sauteed with little oil, garlic, yum. My mochi, horchata mochi, I put some sort of frozen dessert on my list because me and Jordan went to Target the other night because he was craving a sweet, creamy frozen dessert. And he got some Yasso bars and I got a matcha mochi and they were so good. So I got a horchata one for us to try. Wraps for the spring wrap, spring rolls. Angel sweet tomatoes, another impulse vegetable buy that I thought would be good to have on hand. Cozy Shack rice pudding. This is 0 sugar. So good. I got the tapioca one last week because Cozy Shack tapioca pudding is really nostalgic to me because my dad loved it. For Jordan, Cozy Shack rice pudding is the nostalgic one, so I got that for him. Matchstick carrots. I love that they had these already cut like this, so easy. So I'm gonna use these for the spring rolls. That way I don't have julienne carrots. My herbs for the spring rolls, I got mint and Thai basil. I also love these containers that H-E-B does because they stay good for so much longer. Like, it's awesome. They call it an aqua dome. I don't know if it's specific to H-E-B. Acorn squash, this girl that I follow puts that in like so many dishes and it's just a great way to get fiber in. So I thought I would copy her because that sounds amazing. 3 apples, just a super hearty fruit to have on hand that we like to put in a lot of stuff. Chives for my salmon dish recreation. Fresh garlic because I keep just using garlic powder in recipes instead of garlic, and I'm like, I want actual garlic in this. So citrus for refreshing water. A broccoli head floret. I got that big bag at first, which I think you might see that clip, and then I was like, this is way too much broccoli with all the other vegetables we already have, so I just got 1 little baby head. 8, I believe, avocados. 4 of them are green, 4 of them are black, ready to use. That was a lot of food, a lot of healthy food for $173.29. Boom, boom. Okay, now I'm gonna put all this away and then we can start making breakfast. Hello again. Suddenly, my counter is bare. So these are the leftover veggies from last grocery trip. A chunk of broccoli, 5 shriveled cherry tomatoes that I will eat raw. They're not too shriveled. They're fine. Like a couple of these mini peppers, 1 shriveled nectarine and or peach, I'm not quite sure. 2 apples that are on their way out, but they're fine still. Some lettuce that's not looking too good. So what I do when I get groceries is I take out the things that are going bad, specifically produce, and I use those up that day. Or I do that before I go grocery shopping. Either way, it gets done because we don't like to waste food. Now, unfortunately, this lettuce is black, so it will be wasted, unfortunately. That's the only thing, and there's only like a couple leaves. It's like probably 1/3 of the head, which is unfortunate, but sometimes produce gets wasted. So I'm gonna finish these tomatoes, which I just did, vitamin C, boom, and then I will eat this peach while I prepare my knockoff of my restaurant salmon dish for breakfast. It's more like lunch. It's 11:27, but I wasn't that hungry because I ate late last night. And anyway, so we're making breakfast. Let's do it. instead, I got fresh garlic to make it fresh garlicky. But to use fresh garlic, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. So what I have is two tools. One, sticky roller thing that gets the peels off of the garlic very easily actually. And then two, a metal garlic crusher that I got actually from Daiso, question mark? I don't really know why, but it's stainless steel and it works very well. So I'm going to use these two to effectively make my dish delicious and garlicky. Okay, so that's in. We're gonna build flavor a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more salt, which didn't you like? Aren't these so cute? Salt and pepper. It is a little weird because I'm used to like doing pinches of salt, so it's still weird for me to like get a feel for how much is coming out, but that's all right. And our broccoli is getting a good little char, which I really love. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the finishing touches, which are gonna be the beans, which obviously they're canned, they're pre-cooked. So they're just gonna get a rinse and then basically go in the pan to warm up. And then we're gonna also add our garlic now. I cleared out a little spot in all the veggies so that it can go right straight onto the pan. Get a little flavor going. All right, I'm turning the heat down a little bit. Okay, and lastly, a huge part of the flavor with this dish at my restaurant is, I would say my restaurant, I don't own a restaurant, it's just where I work, but is the balsamic glaze. I really like Trader Joe's balsamic glaze because it has super simple ingredients and it's cheap because this stuff gets expensive. And I'm just gonna, I add it at the very end because adding sugar too early into the cooking process, in my experience, leads to burning, but I do like it to cook a little bit on there. Finished! Look at this gorgeousness. So this is that peach I was telling you about that's a little bit on its last leg, just cubed her up. She's gonna be my side. Got the rest of my hojicha / matcha latte. And then I said it was a recreation of the salmon plate. It is, but instead of salmon, I put avocado on top because I was looking at the salmon and a tiny fillet was like 20 bucks. So I was like, I'll wait till I go to Costco to get that. But this is the recreation of the plate. Looks so gorgeous. We've got our northern beans, balsamic glaze, red onion, garlic, little sliced peppers, avocado. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. Where did my spoon go? All right, moment of truth. Let's try it. Quite delicious. I'm in my bean renaissance recently. So I'm basically just gonna eat this. And this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. Then we're gonna go to the gym. I don't think I'm gonna take you with me, but I am gonna do it. I don't think a ponytail is the hairstyle for me, but that's okay. We're doing it, it's functional. I'm getting my water ready for the gym right now. I just put away my clothes and rotted on my phone for a little bit. Creatine in here, water, I put some extra ice, and then this Liquid IV sugar-free. I was off of this stuff for a minute just because it's kind of expensive and like not entirely necessary, but it is nice, especially in the summer. So yeah, but I do half a packet. And my mom brought me this, it was so sweet. She brought me, they came to visit, which I wish I filmed more of that, but me and my two sisters and my mom kind of had a little girls trip. They came to visit me and they brought me some Liquid IV and also this homemade fig jam that my dad made this label, and just so cute. This fig jam is from their trees and it is so good. I've been making these like oat blueberry pancakes and putting that in there on top of it instead of like maple syrup, and it is so good. Okay, gonna lift today for the first time in like literally a week. I have not been on it, but it's okay. I was in my luteal phase and I'm actually on day 2 of my period, but I feel fine today, so we're gonna do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Shaky, shaky. Hydration. Buenos dias, but it's the night. Buenos noches.
Okay. Buenos dias. Buenas noches. We'll fix it in post.
Fix it in post. Bruh. Okay, so we got back from the movie. It was not what I thought it was. It was not about like codependency really. I mean, it kind of became that, but it's because of a supernatural.
You're becoming full Spanish.
It's because of the supernatural element, which I won't spoil. But I gave it a 6.5 out of 10, maybe 7 if I'm generous. Jordan ended up giving it a 7.
Let's do a little spoiler right here.
No spoilers. No! I had spring rolls for dinner. If you remember earlier, got the stuff for that. It was delicious. They looked a little messed up. Jordan ate chili Maggi.
Another spoiler.
Another spoiler. And then I had 2 little mochis for dessert. I had one of the mango ones and one of the horchata ones we got today, which do not taste like horchata at all. They taste like eggnog. He agrees as well. If you think of it as eggnog though, it's good. But now I have to do the dishes, so I thought I would do it with you guys, a little bit of body doubling. If anybody watching needs to do the dishes, here you go. We never used to actually use the dishwasher, it was the drying rack, because Jordan thought it didn't properly clean the dishes, but now he's come to the dark side, and we actually use it. Slay!
Something missing
With Heretic.
Is there any over here?
And now for my final trick. I just did the dishes pretty quickly. I'm gonna eat some berries because I'm still feeling a little snacky, and those are high fiber, high antioxidant, high vitamin, and delicious. Specifically some frozen berries because they're really good like that. Normally I get the 3-berry blend from Costco, which is different. It has raspberries in it. The triple berry blend has strawberries instead, but I still like this. And the strawberries that have been in this are actually really sweet. And actually, just finishing the bag. So we got blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. Oh, I'm gonna watch Yellow Jackets, which is this show about like getting stuck in the wilderness. Brittany.